place you visit after Borobudur?
Yeah. What place?
We're visiting like a few other temples as well, and our guy is bringing us to sample the local kopi luwak.
Oh,
Kopi
Kopi Luwak.
Luwak.
Oh, it's a taste.
Yeah.
It's a taste coffee. Where you
Kopi Luwak.
visited about the temple?
Why we decided to visit the temple is
Yeah.
because it's like a world famous site.
You like history of the temple?
I do know a tad bit from history classes, but
I think she mainly just wants to take pictures.
What? Oh, and do you ever visit in mountain in Indonesia? Mountain. I mean like Bromo, like Merapi.
oh, we're visiting Merapi later.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
The 4-wheel drive.
In my courses near from Bromo, because Bromo is active volcano.
Yeah, there's
Active volcano.
Indonesia is part of the Pacific
Hard.
Ring of
Yeah,
Fire.
seismic. I know because I like it of geography too.
Yeah.
And then
Do you ever visit Indonesia or do you want to visit Indonesia? You know,
Yeah.
yes, it's the blue fire. It's the
Yeah.
most beautiful art.
Sadly,
yeah,
our trip is a
nature.
little short, but perhaps next time.
next time. How many days will you stay in Indonesia?
3 days.
Only 3 days.
Yeah, it's like a little like short trip to get away from Singapore kind of thing.
Well, I'm basically on vacation while on vacation, so I'm actually on vacation in Singapore. But I ended up.
Mister, do you like a trip? Do you like to travel?
Yeah, no, I like traveling.
I've been
Which
there-
country you ever like Indonesian? Which country again? I mean, which part country you are visited?
What countries I've visited?
Yeah,
I've been to America.
America.
I've been to Germany,
Oh,
Sweden, Denmark,
Sweden. They were always in Europe.
Poland. I've been to Singapore. I've been to South Korea. I've been to
Oh my God.
Japan.
Japan,
I've been to
Australia.
never to the
Oh,
Australia.
never.
I've also been to Greece. I've been to Spain.
Russia, China.
Mm, I've only been a short trip into Russia, but I've also been to Finland.
Yeah.
I've been quite a lot of places inside Europe though, because the Kindred drive everywhere there.
Means you have the round the world of the world side.
Yeah, I've tried most of the world.
Yeah.
And Mr. and Mrs. you must going to Bali. Yeah, because a lot of foreigners going to Bali.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
both of us we
Yeah.
played this game called Final Fantasy 14, and one of my raid leaders in there is actually from Bali. But then he said that he'll be on a business trip out of the country, so I was like okay, we'll just find somewhere else to go. If not, I would have popped in and said hi to my raid lead.
And then in Bali have a traditional dancing, a lot like karikecha. Karikecha is a traditional dancing in Bali, like with flowers. In my hometown have traditional dancing too, because in Indonesia have a lot of traditional dancing, food, traditional drink, all.
Yeah.
So many culture in Indonesia.
Yeah.
And then I'm especially for Japanese. I'm Japanese, especially like the part of East Java. I'm from East Java. In Borobudur is Central Java.
Yeah.
I'm from East Java. This part, and then do you like do you like food in Indonesia for bakso? Do you know bakso?
Yeah.
You ever tried a bakso? And you, Mister?
I don't know.
I made him try it.
Oh yeah, I tried it yesterday.
Like
Do you like spicy food? I mean, like you add some chili type.
Yeah, like sambal.
do you like
Oh,
spicy?
so bad. You know,
Yeah, I like spicy.
Me too. I like spicy. but this part of Japanese in Central Java don't like spicy. I don't know why. Because the pepper is different. In my hometown, it's Java like spicy. In but me too. I don't like of like sugar. I don't like
Sweet.
sweet. Yeah, I don't like sweet because I very like spicy. Like I always making nasi goreng with spicy. And do you know sambal?
Of course.
Of course, you know.
Of course, you know. You must try. And you know, do you know sambal, Mister? Sambal is
No.
also spicy with
I think if in your country, maybe like sauce,
like
yeah.
sauce. Yeah.
spicy.
Yeah, you probably had it before. It's just that I never told you it's called sambal. It's just I always call it chili.
Yeah.
Because we just in Singapore it's easier to call it chili sauce. Then most people will know. But in like over here you can just call it sambal and people will automatically know.
Automatically know. Okay. Miss, I ever hear if in Singapore is free of rubbish. Is it true?
Sorry?
Free rubbish. In
And then
Singapore.
it's
I mean,
clean of country.
Yeah. There's always like I mean unless you're going to very like touristy, very populated places, if not like my standard for cleanliness is definitely Hokkaido in Japan, but Singapore is relatively clean because once I visited Hokkaido, I only saw one piece of rubbish on the floor. In one whole entire week, I was there with my family. I didn't see a single piece of rubbish, and there wasn't many rubbish bins. The people there were very well mannered and everything. They don't like just randomly toss rubbish around in Hokkaido. But then like Singapore, well, there's some bad actors obviously, and like sometimes you can't like there's a lot of tourism in Singapore, far more than Hokkaido, so you can't expect like people to be on their best behavior all the time. So, but it's pretty clean, yeah. Like very well maintained.
I know in Singapore don't eat for chewing gum.
Oh,
Is
that's
this
yeah. We have our infamy from that because I think like when Singapore first began, like Lee Kuan Yew, when all the laws started coming in, when Singapore first gained their independence from the British post World War II, they tried to keep some semblance of like good conduct and all this. So bubble gum or like chewing gum. You can only bring it for personal consumption, but you cannot sell it because of how much inconvenience it was causing to just a fresh new growing country at that point in time. And so like they came out with like all very like I guess like some people call it like totalitarian like kind of like laws at that point in time, but that's just how it is when we were just beginning out.
I think I ever hear if in Singapore most of Malaysian people is it
Melayu,
Melayu?
ethnic group.
Oh, okay.
And Chinese.
Yeah, it's okay. Our largest population, in terms of like racial diversity, is still Chinese, but because of our previous sort of like the reason why originally Malaysia was called Malaya,
Yeah.
and then it became like Malaysia after the merger with Singapore, but then like Singapore decided that the merger was not for them. But then because of that and also to acknowledge the origins of like Singapore as a predominantly Malay or at least like Melayu kind of like the indigenous people over there. So our official national language is Malay. However, our language of operations, the official language of operations is English, but the official language of the country is actually Malay, despite us being a Chinese predominant, like in terms of like the racial like percentages, our Chinese is the highest, but the official language is still Malay. That's why even our national anthem is sung in Bahasa Melayu.
In Indonesia had a lot of different language.
Yeah.
That's just one language is Bahasa Indonesia, like that. In my hometown in East Java, in Javanese is speak Javanese, and of East Java or West Java speak Sundanese. It's different.
Ah,
So many languages in
Yeah,
Indonesia.
and different culture too.
Traditional.
Yeah. Sir, I know in Norway have a beautiful nature in the sky like aurora borealis.
Yeah.
How if
Like-
we will visit there, how do we visit the aurora?
You travel in winter,
Winter.
so you have the most night
Oh,
because during winter the sun is only up for like 6 hours a day. So then you have then you have so much of the night to see, and then the further north the better chances to see it.
Is that like I mean, if you visit Burberry, you have to pay it. To visit Aurora, you have to pay or no?
No, it's-
Oh no,
oh no,
not
it's free. In
It's,
fact, like
Every like tourist attraction, everything like that in Norway, like that isn't like a theme park or anything, is free. Like everything there is free. A museum free.
Oh,
Museum free?
Everything is free. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like you don't pay to go to a museum.
in
I
in
think
You,
I-
you just go in and walk around and see.
oh, in fact, the aurora borealis is so free just because like it's a natural
nature.
phenomenon.
The name
yeah,
of
oh, yeah.
Northern Lights.
Yeah, the
name of
northern lights. So like the other day, like his house, because okay, so it usually has like a number attached to it to show like how strong the northern lights is. So just the other day in March, like he saw it from his house like for 2 nights in a row.
Oh,
Yeah, and I live pretty far south in Norway, so it's
I've never seen a snow. Because you know in Indonesia
there is
have
no.
two weathers. And in Europe it's 4 weathers. Autumn, spring, winter and summer.
in Norway it's more like winter,
Winter,
summer,
summer.
autumn.
Autumn.
Okay.
Yeah, because in Norway, last when I checked, or before I traveled to Singapore and also Indonesia, there was still snow.
Oh, still snow.
Yeah, still snow.
I think if Indonesia, it's very hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Indonesia and Singapore is the same. You only have two
Oh,
weathers,
yeah.
hot and hotter.
Number one,
Indonesia and Singapore is
Yeah,
same,
hot
I
and
mean.
hotter.
I won't visit it
nothing
in
else.
Norway and I won't visit it in Switzerland. You know all of Alpines.
Yeah, the Alps.
Mountain. Alps mountain is very beautiful in the TikToks, in the YouTube. Wow, it's such a great nature like
You
that.
have to be lucky also in winter because when I went in at the start of winter, certain times of the day because either your sun sets early or there tends to be like at the warmer areas there tends to be like rain still, so the weather will look gloomy. So you just have to be lucky, and in addition to that, it's just that the TikTok get lucky, or you got a lot of post processing involved in it. Trust me.
Best time to visit if you want to visit and see like both northern lights and see snow and stuff, and still have daylight. It's around March, April.
Oh, Barcelona.
Yeah, then you have still snow and you still have.
Oh, still like hot and snow.
It's still like the sun is out. You have some snow. There's still a good amount of daylight.
What month in Norway about the snow? I mean January, February.
You have half of November, December, January, February,
February,
March,
March.
April,
April.
and it depends on where you live. But like April, the snow will start to melt in March or April. But if you live in the mountainous places, then you might have snow until like middle of May.
In Indonesia, this is month of May after winter because winter in Indonesia is start from October until March.
Yeah.
Yeah, winter in Indonesia because of heavy rain in December, January. That's why in New Year have a lot of heavy rains in here. And
The highest of the temperature in
yeah,
snow, highest?
One, how many degrees?
Yes.
The coldest I've felt, or that I have seen myself, is minus 35 degrees Celsius.
Oh,
Yeah, the
it's
other.
If normal freezer has minus
It's
28.
minus. In here, I'm 24 degrees. It's very cold.
yeah, it's so cool. For
It's so
us, it's so cool because
Yeah.
every day our day is warm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
warm.
When we
Yeah.
but it goes mid oh
It's a minus.
The
Oh
other,
my
the
god.
other day when I was there, you wake up in the morning, it's like -8 already. And then he told me he was putting up the Christmas decor at the store he works at in
Yeah.
-30.
Yeah, always December. In December, always winter after Christmas, right?
Yeah, like before as well.
oh before.
But it's you just get used to the cold. It's like you get used to the warm weather. You just get used to the cold weather. Like it's at some point, like at the start of winter, like you -5 degrees will feel like it's super cold. But then after some time, it's like -5 degrees. Okay, just take on some pants and a sweater, and then you're okay to go outside.
Even though inside the house is still cold or
Fireplaces, like stoves and fireplaces. So you always burn wood to keep you warm.
Do you know tourism place in Norway? How tourism place in Norway?
How tourism is?
Tourism place in
Oh
Norway.
yeah, tourism places. You usually have stuff like Bergen, Oslo. You have further north, which is like Bodø. That is a pretty famous place, or Tromsø is also a famous place. But then you have to go to Svalbard.
Svalbard. I know Svalbard. Yes,
Yeah.
Oh, let me guess. You've been watching too much YouTube and see
And,
Svalbard.
and the map. And the
I
map.
knew it.
I know Svalbard. The
Yeah,
map,
she's her videos of the polar night are famous.
Yeah.
Like I've binge watched them before going to Norway now.
And the Norway country is near from like Finland, but a Nordic country, right?
Yeah.
It's a Nordic country near from Denmark,
Near Denmark and Sweden.
Sweden.
Yeah.
near
Iceland
the
is pretty close by.
I know the Norway because the polar circle.
Yeah.
Circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where we found the salmon.
Yeah. And I know that quite a lot of places around the world also have fish from Norway.
What's your hobbies, Mister, in Norway? I mean, skydiving or
Like your everyday hobby.
surfing. Like,
Skiing in the winter, like I like
Yeah,
the
skiing.
downwards in the mountains,
Uh,
or fishing.
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 Yeah.
Oh.
Fishing both on the ice or out on the boat. Basically.
I know the YouTube Sky Snow is very, oh my god, it's dangerous or not?
Depends on how good you are.
Depend on.
It's a minus degrees. And I've never go abroad, but I hope my dreams,
Our dreams
I,
is go abroad.
yeah,
To Australia, yeah.
yeah.
For I ever my school ever visited Bali in a plane. And I mean like in Singapore, you got I know the
Garden State by the Bay and Merlion Park.
Lion.
Merlion Park. It's so hot today. Yeah. It's so hot today. Is it?
It's a little bit hot.
Oh, you like it? This weather in Indonesia tropical. You like it?
I like it. Yeah.
Really?
Because you're
I'm tired of the cold weather.
Tired of the cold. I'm tired
Your
of the-
first time in Indonesia.
Yeah, this
First
is my
time.
first time in Indonesia.
Because a lot of foreigner first time Indonesia going to Bali.
Yeah.
All
going
the
to Bali because
Yeah.
of the weather there is very hot.
Big
If in here
wave
it's
Yeah.
for surfing, big wave. But in Japanese, I think not a big wave in Japanese. Different in Bali. Do you know Raja Ampat? It's a snorkeling in Papua. It's country. It's a beautiful coral.
Oh yeah, coral reef.
High diving in Raja Ampat.
Yeah.
And then in Indonesia have a lot of islands.
Yeah.
The total, I don't know the total. I forgot the total because it's so a lot.
Isn't it like 4,000 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, by the way, where do you stay? Where?
We are staying in a resort.
Oh,
Resort. And now you live in Singapore or
I mean, I have Japanese ancestors,
Oh,
but
Japanese.
I live in Singapore.
Oh, yeah.
oh you was
I'm Singaporean. But my
Singaporean.
yeah.
By the way, how many hours do you arrive from the airport to
Yeah.
here?
How many hours?
From the airport?
For me, it was 6.5 to 6.5, 12, 13 hours.
Oh,
So,
We took,
and then also a layover for like 3 hours. So a total like travel time 18 hours.
Now in Norway is a night.
Yeah,
Just a night. Still night.
yeah, it's in the middle of the night now. They are they are 5 hours behind you all,
oh,
and then 6 hours behind me
yeah.
for in Singapore.
By the way, are you planning to go?
Yeah.
We should actually go and get
Yeah.
a ticket.
Oh,
We-
thank you very much
of your time.
for the first time in visit.
The first time in Yogyakarta and the first time to Borobudur.
Borobudur.
We've been to Jakarta and we've been to Bali and we've been to Lombok.
Okay. So many places you will visit.
Labuan Bajo? No?
Where?
In Lombok,
Lombok, yes, yeah.
Komodo Island.
Yes, now I've been to Nissan and Bolden.
Oh,
Komodo Island.
Not
and-
Komodo, no, I haven't been there. But we've been here about 20 times to Indonesia. To Indonesia.
what's the spring you
It was my birthday. So we came for my birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday.
On Monday, it was my birthday.
Oh my god.
So we came.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. And my birthday is next month in June.
What date? What date? When in June?
June in Sunday, 4th of June, Sunday. It's my birthday.
What about food in Indonesia?
You ever try
Tried what?
about food?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What is
Mie goreng,
Oh, mie goreng.
okay.
Yes. Okay.
nasi goreng,
Nasi goreng,
satay, yes.
satay.
Yep.
Satay in Maduranese. Almost Maduranese satay. It's a traditional food of Maduranese.
No, we love it. There's nothing about Indonesia we don't like.
Ah,
Do you like spicy one?
Yeah.
Oh.
I like spicy but not too hot.
oh,
Oh. I like spicy.
Yes, yeah, boys do though.
Yeah.
boys.
So do you have any siblings?
I have siblings. I have 2 siblings. All the boys.
Yep. And you?
Yeah, I have one sibling. I have my sister, little sister.
Well, I have 5 boys
Oh,
and 4 grandsons and 1 granddaughter.
they all in Australia or?
Yes. Oh no, there's one in London,
London,
Hong Kong,
Hong Kong,
and the others in Australia. Yep.
Singapore, Australia. Yeah, I have much money.
Yeah.
I hope I dream in Australia going to study abroad like that now because you know it's English is very important to about international language. Yes.
But Yogyakarta has a lot of educational areas here, a lot of universities. You're very lucky
Yeah,
to live here
yeah.
for in education.
And how about education in Australia? Education, famous education.
Education is free.
Like,
We have 6 6 grades in primary school and 6 in high school, and they're free. In our state only.
The famous skills.
You don't have to pay.
You have to pay small amounts. You have to buy your equipment, but you can go to school for free. But you buy your books and things like that. That's in the government-owned schools. And then you have private schools which you have to pay for everything.
And the favorite skill Australia.
What sort of favorite
Favorite skill.
skills?
Yeah.
Computers,
Computers.
digital skills is very big in Australia. We have a lot of tradesmen, waiters are there, yes, yeah. But that's usually you do that as a part-time while you're studying, and when you finish your study you go into your major. So what, apart from English, what are you studying?
I'm studying English in my courses. It's a grammar, about the grammar present until 16 present, about gerund, about adjective, about participle. But it's not easy.
So what do you want to do when you finish studying?
I'm going to university.
To study what?
Yeah, about English, yeah.
And at the end of all your studies, what do you want to be?
I want to go to abroad to talk with tour guide. I like tour guide, but you know, tour guide is have abroad in there. And then I know in Australia, the peak of salary. Peak of salary.
The pick of salary,
In Australia.
medical.
Medical.
The highest salaries in Australia are doctors, medical people.
What about them? My dream is to get what for me it's the first time that
Yeah.
impossible to get.
Staffing as a waiter. Staffing as a waiter is the best thing.
A lot of Indonesian people, English students, drink, want to work in Australia because the salary is so cheap.
Yeah. But you've got to study to get higher jobs and better jobs.
I want to holiday in Sydney Opera Hall.
Sydney is very expensive.
Oh, it's
Sydney is very expensive to live there.
How about the Darwin, Adelaide,
Darwin.
Perth?
No, not as bad, but I think Sydney is the most. Sydney and Melbourne are the most expensive cities to live in.
I think Indonesia is cheaper.
A lot. That's why we come here for holidays.
Okay. Yeah, and then so many places for to visit, right?
Yep.
Mom, do you ever try drink jamu? Jamu is a traditional drink from
Yeah, not for the spicy.
the taste like bitter,
Yeah.
sweet, bitter, but it's a strong,
Right, okay.
strong and healthy like that. It's traditional.
Yeah.
Indonesia, because the traditional food. You ever try
Yeah.
nasi goreng, meatballs?
Yeah, that's
Bakso.
Yeah. No, we love Indonesia. We really do.
We love Australia too.
Thank you for loving Indonesia.
How about the weather? Because the Indonesian weather is
So hot.
Well, where we come from in the northern part of Australia is hot too. Yesterday though, we couldn't land in Yogyakarta because you had a storm go through and we couldn't land in it.
Strong sandstorm.
Storm.
Storm.
Wind, lots of wind,
Oh, yeah.
rain yesterday.
Have a sandstorm because in Australia have a desert.
Yes, lots of desert.
Lot of
In the
desert.
centre,
Yeah.
not around the edge.
I know the map, a lot of desert, and it's the summer have a sandstorm.
We do have them occasionally. Yeah. Depends where.
You are expected to keep clean of the site by throwing the trash into the bin.
That way.
And please
Yes, I'm not sure where. So.
How many days?
Oh, just 2 days here.
Oh, 2 days here, so you will
And then go back to Bali.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All
All right, we might keep moving. And,
right,
we might keep moving. And